Hello, darlings. Welcome to the weekly recap. You guys already know what's going on here, but it is all good. I'm going to show you all of the amazing things I have found this week for you that I have highlighted, I have promoted, and I want to tell you all about these businesses because that's what I do. If you're new to the live stream, I am Meg Campbell. I am the host of Look What Meg Found, where I highlight, promote, support, and review creative and handmade small businesses because I believe that all of these businesses just need more eyes on them. So I'm here to show them to you so that you can go check them out. You guys already know this. So we're going to dive right in. We're going to start with books today. You guys already know when I do a book review, this is not about it's a technically perfect book written in this style, written in this voice, and this cadence. If that's what you're waiting for, that's not what I do. But I love these books. These books are, I have two of them. They are from Mary Moss. She is on Amazon as Mary Moss. I know her as Mary Ortho Moss. I say that every time. Mary Orth Moss. She is a fabulous writer. I adore her on so many levels. But she has two books that are, in my opinion, on the life-changing side of things. This is Woman at the Well, Thirsting for Grace. This is about the 3 stages of learning to recognize God's grace, learning to accept God's grace, and learning to live in God's grace. It is a phenomenally well-written book highlighting passages from the Bible, scripture passages. She has original poems in here. She has original devotions, and she tells you what those passages mean to her. So this, I highly, highly recommend that you read through this. You're going to read through it a couple of times. You're going to pick it up. You're going to read it, and you're going to be like, okay, I need to set that down, and I need to do it again. I need to go through that again because it's going to resonate with you on multiple levels. Woman with the Alabaster Jar is another one of hers. This is about learning how to cope with an incredible loss. Learning how to live with grief, because grief never goes away. If you have ever suffered a loss, you know that. You never stop grieving, but you do have to find a way to live with it. And I know that that sounds very almost clinical, but you do have to find a way to continue on with your everyday life. Even though there's a big chunk of your heart ripped out and bleeding, you have to learn. And this book is a very intimate, very detailed look at how Mary learned to live with the grief of the loss of her mother. So again, if you have ever lost anyone and it's a struggle, this is a really, really good place to dive into and start to find a little guidance, a little point you in the right direction. Now let's switch to something a little fun. We're going to pump the brakes and switch gears here. You guys know that. I take you guys all over the place on this. This box is absolutely amazing. This is a keepsake box. It's a memory box for babies. You know, as a parent, I will tell you, there are so many little things I have tucked in a cardboard box that is dilapidated and broke down because that was my baby's stuff. So I'm going to be getting one of these to transfer that stuff into. But these are custom orders. These are made to order when you order them so that they can be customized to your theme. This is actually a gift for a friend of mine who has her first grandbaby on the way. But their theme is woodland animals. So she's customized the front of the box. The top of the box has the little green wreath made out of leaves. It's got the butterflies. It's got the little flowers. And it also has her name. So you can get them customized with their name. And this is a picture frame. Once the baby has arrived, you can take your favorite, well, your one of many, 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 many favorite photos. Trust me, I have about 11 billion. And put it in the frame. You access the frame through the lid. These little pieces right here pop out. And you can take the heart out and put the picture in. So it's even more personalized. You can also put a verse in the bottom of it. This one is Love You to the Moon and Back. All of these boxes, like I said earlier, are custom orders. These are made to order. When you place the order, you will be able to give her all of the details of what it is that you are looking for and how you would like the box to be. That way you don't have the same box that everyone else has. Again, another reason why I love small business. You can find these boxes almost anywhere, but can you find someone that you can call up and go, okay, our nursery theme is, we're going to the 80s. It's, you know, fluorescent. It's all of this, and have her make it so that it blends seamlessly in with your decor and your theme in your nursery. Because I know that if you go into Babies R Us or anywhere like that, you can't do that. I don't even know if Babies R Us exists anymore. Y'all might want to ignore that. Good morning, Nancy. Up next, I have one. And if you've seen the video on this one, you know what I titled it. The video to the full review on this is Screw Adulting, Let's Color. Because, come on, how many times have you been like, I'm done with the world. I'm getting my coloring book, my colored pencils, and I'm going in the blanket fort. That would be me. Not quite the blanket fort, but it's definitely the recliner with the fuzzy blanket. But this is a really cool coloring book. It's by Amber Dawn Riley. If you don't recognize that name, she is the host of this Southern Girl Can on YouTube. She is a fantastic crafter who really spends a lot of time looking for ways to make high-end crafts at a, I don't want to say a lower price point, but a price point that anyone can afford to do. I love the detail that she puts in there. There's a lot of detail in these photos. It's the only one I've colored so far. But what I really like right here is this black page. Because when you color with pens, you already know that the color bleeds through. This black background stops the color. If you look close, you can see like the textural where I colored on the back. But there is no color bleed. Because I didn't put anything in between it. I just decided to put it through its paces. And I colored directly on that page while it was on top of this page. And there is no bleed through at all on this. There's 50 different designs in here. This particular one is her animal designs. She has 3 others. The links are in the description so you can check them out. There's so many cool ones. I love the cats. Oh, there was one in here I wanted to show you. Oh, there it is. Me and my nautical themes, my seahorse. This is the next one I'm going to color. But this is just a really fun coloring book that she has paid attention to the details, such as the things that frustrate you when you're trying to color, because you have to stop and cut the page out and put it on something so that you can color it without your markers or your pens bleeding through. It's no longer an issue with this coloring book, which is phenomenal. You guys already know that. No color bleed. Yeah. Izzy is mad at me, Nancy, because we're testing out a really cool dog soap. So she has to put up with the indignity of having baths. So she's not happy with me, but she'll be on in a couple weeks to give her opinion of the soap. So I'll let you guys know when Izzy's going to make an appearance. And last but not least, I have Bubbly Stitches for you all. Bubbly Stitches is a small business made. Let's try coffee and try that again. Bubbly Stitches is a small business based out of Florida. They do all things embroidery, from small things to big things, custom ordered to what you want them to be. Again, we're going to go down the rabbit hole of you can find embroidered items in almost any store. But can you pick them up and take them to the front desk of Walmart and go, hey, you know, I really like this, but I want a name added to it? Are they going to do that for you? No, they're not. But Bubbly Stitches will. We're going to start with something that these are genius. These are genius, and y'all are going to agree with me. These are mug rugs. They're larger than a coaster so that you can put your cup on it, still protect, and you have room to put your snack you're munching on right next to it. Because come on, you're busy, you're working, you go pour a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever it is you're drinking, you pour it in a cup, and you grab a snack. And then you get to your desk and you realize that you didn't grab a paper towel, you didn't grab anywhere to set the snack down on. That's okay, because now you have a mug rug with enough room for the cup and the snack. This is my coffee until wine. This is absolutely yum. These are hand done by her. These are not blanks that she picked up and embroidered. She makes these. This is my I love coffee. Y'all know it's all coffee all the time. This is take time to relax and drink coffee with the little puppy paws on the back. And this is the most true statement that has ever been said about me. Well, some of you are going to laugh and expect something else, but this is my coffee snob. And I love the colors on the back of it. Something about those watercolor feathers is just amazing. And I know some of you are laughing, going, yeah, no, that's not the true statement, but that's okay. We're going to leave it safe for live streaming. She also does sets of aprons and kitchen towels that match. This is a full-size kitchen towel. There is nothing small or dainty about this. This is a full-size, like I call them dish towels. I'm sure other people have names for them. I call them dish towels. This one says, Food Friends 4th of July. I really like it. There's a lot of detail in that very small embroidery piece. But it also has a matching apron that says the same thing. And this apron, y'all, has pockets. That is one of the biggest things I look for when I buy an apron. It doesn't have pockets that I can stash stuff in. I'm the world's messiest cook. I lose things. So when I'm wearing an apron, I can stick the things that I don't need to lose while I'm cooking in the pockets. I'm a disaster in the kitchen, but yeah, that's okay. So we're going to stick this here so that I stop trying to lose it. Yeah, I'm losing it too. And last but not least, now y'all have heard me talk about my Laura. If you know me in real life, you've probably met Laura. This is Laura's favorite. I have had to go rescue this out of her room. I have literally had to go take this back off of her bed. I had to go get it this morning so I could do this review. But look at this little elephant. Is it not the cutest little cuddly, stuffy, squeezable, huggable elephant? Little details that make me laugh is it has a little smile underneath the trunk. It's such a cute little elephant. But here's the cool part. One, you have this really cool snuggly that is squishy. It is really cool. It also comes as a part of a set with a blanket that has the matching little elephant embroidered. Yes, it has the little smile. It has the little floppy ears so you can play with her ears. But this blanket, 90% of the time when I see sets like these blankets are small. They're toddler size. This is a full-size adult blanket. I can curl up under it on the recliner when Laura lets me have it. It's a full-size adult blanket, and that is awesome. Nancy, I will hug your girl for you. You are not going to see her for a little over a month, I guess. Actually, be more than a month. She'll be back at the August Sea Glass because she is headed off for her summer adventure in Kentucky with my parents. It really is, Nancy. I love it. I love the fact, though, that it is a larger blanket because a lot of times when I found stuff like that, it is stuff that Laura would be interested in because, you know, she's my youngest. But the blankets are way too small for her. So this is probably my favorite piece of all stitches is my blankie with my elephant that, let's be honest, Laura's going to swipe. Laura is going to go live in Laura's room. So that is what I have to show you guys today. You guys already know this. All of the descriptions and all of the links to go check these creators out are in the description box. If you're watching us on Facebook, the description box is there. If you're catching this on YouTube, then the description box is there. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we would love to see you over there. I know I didn't put the link in the description. I forget all of the time. But it is, and I always point wrong, it is Look What Meg Found. So it is right there. You can just look us up on YouTube or Google and it will pull up the channel. I would love for you to subscribe. We've got some big things coming out. I'm in the process of sorting out a lot of items to do a large giveaway. So stay tuned for that. When I do that, I will put out a video on YouTube and then I will share it absolutely everywhere. But I will see you guys next week, same time with new things. Bye, darlings.